breeding season here at Running Springs, so it's been a doozy, and a lot of my mares are either on their second time trying to breed them, or we are trying to get them into heat to try to breed them for the first time. So Ethel is one of them that we have not bred this year, mainly because we've been trying to time her up with Beyonce to be her recip. So it hasn't really been like her fault that she hasn't gotten pregnant. The timing just hasn't worked. So today we are going to check her. Now, if she and Beyonce are not perfectly synced, then I'm heavily considering giving a rest on a Beyonce baby for next year, not worrying about it, and then just putting one of my frozen embryos yet to be decided into Ethel. Somebody is very upset that their snack bar is not readily available for them right now. Well, I say that, and then you look so calm with your little mask on. Look at your little face.
26.
So she's got like a 2-6 on her right. But that 2-6 is most likely a resorbed bigger follicle that we saw last week. She does not have a CL, so she didn't ovulate between the last time we checked her and now. So she's probably going to have to end up building one of the smaller follicles she has to ovulate on this cycle. So now, like I said, if Beyonce is not just absolutely perfectly synced with Ethel, we're probably just going to say no, because we're losing time here. It's getting really difficult to sync up. It's just not working. And sometimes that's just the way it is. She did get some treats for being a good girl. She was a little dramatic eating them, so half of them are on the floor. So for the first time in Beyonce history, she didn't take this last cycle when we attempted to breed her to It's a Southern Thing, which, I mean, it's with frozen semen. Like there are aspects that make it a little bit more difficult. But that's just never happened with Beyonce. So we can't hold it too against her. Okay, she's had really good odds going into now. So since she didn't take, we are going to culture her if she's in heat today. Did you know that that's your real mom right there? So I'm going to let you into my head for my thought process right now, okay? Because time is of the essence. And if I were to wait to try to use Ethel for Beyonce, I would have to wait until they are about 7 DPO. So 7 days post-ovulation. Now, that's too late to put a frozen one in if she, for some reason, doesn't take again. And then Ethel, we'd have to go through a whole other cycle. So I'm kind of thinking we go ahead and utilize Ethel for a frozen embryo to be decided on what that embryo is, which would be about 4 days DPO. Or 4 DPO. And then we go ahead and try to breed Beyonce to It's a Southern Thing, since I already have that breeding for this year. You know, she don't really do anything else anyway. And then we freeze it and then either use it this year with Maggie or whoever doesn't have one, or we wait till next year and utilize it early next year. I don't know. So that took up more time than I thought on this video. So we're going to do a part 2 checking Annie and Sophie and I think somebody else.